Hey everyone, welcome back to Damn Tasty Vegan. My name is Marie Rose, and if you miss going out to brunch, or if you miss brunch foods, or hey, even if you're not vegan but you can't find eggs at the grocery store, us animal rights people, we got your back. We can get pretty damn creative in the kitchen. I'm gonna show you how to make this easy, delicious breakfast bake. It's a really nice thing to make at the beginning of the week, kind of meal prep it, and then you've got breakfast for the whole week. This is freezer friendly as well, so you can store that in the freezer. It's high in protein, low in cholesterol. It's super good for you. It's kind to the animals, kind to the earth. What more could you want on a breakfast? So please like this video if it helped you out. Subscribe to see my face more if you want to see this face more. And let's dive right into the recipe. So the egg base for this, once again, is mung beans, split yellow mung beans. You can find these at an Indian grocery store, or I will leave a link of where to buy this online. It's really affordable, pretty easy to find online. You can get it delivered right to you. So you're gonna take a cup of this and soak it overnight. Okay, and then in the morning, just drain and rinse those mung beans and put them in your blender. And then we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And again, I will leave a link with where to find this online if you can't find this in a store. I generally find that it's a little more affordable to buy online because you can buy it in bulk. And then you wanna add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. This is to add color, and it's super good for you. It's like an anti-inflammatory, really amazing herb. And then you want to add 2 tablespoons of oil to add some moisture to the egg. And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black salt. So the black salt, again, you can find online or in an Indian grocery store. I will leave a link. It adds an eggy flavor. And then you want to add a cup of aquafaba. It's just a fancy word for the water that comes in a can of chickpeas. This is to make the egg nice and fluffy. That's what the aquafaba is for. And then 1/2 cup of water. And then you want to blend this on high for about 1 to 2 minutes to give the aquafaba time to like fluff up the batter, and it just puts some air in the batter, so it'll make the egg mixture nice and fluffy. All right, now we're gonna get a saute pan, put some oil in there, and we're gonna saute our frozen bell pepper and onion blend. I like to buy the frozen package because it's just more affordable and just easier. You don't have to chop and all that fun stuff. And then just grab your Gardein breakfast sausage patties. If you can't find these, you can also use just whatever kind of vegan meat alternative, ground beef alternative. Light Life also has like a ground sausage. Beyond Beef is also good. If you don't want to use like meat alternatives, you can just use black beans instead, a can of drained and rinsed black beans. Then I had some frozen mushrooms on hand, so I put those in there because I love mushrooms. And then we're just going to kind of saute everything. I'm going to break up those breakfast sausages, and you want to just saute everything till everything's nice and golden, until the water is cooked out from the frozen veggies, and yeah, everything just gets nice and caramelized. And then my secret ingredient always is just a teaspoon of soy sauce. It adds this nice depth of flavor and savoriness to vegetable-based dishes that you might be missing if you cut out the meat. So soy sauce is a really good just thing to add savoriness to any veggie dish. All right, now you want to get your 9 by 13 inch casserole dish, oil that bad boy up, and grab your hash browns. I used just frozen diced potatoes. You can also use like the hash brown shreds if you can find those. But yeah, just get a bag of frozen like diced potatoes, and then add a layer of your favorite cheese on top. Good brands are Violife, Chow, Follow Your Heart, and Daya. And then you want to add a layer of that breakfast sausage, pepper, mushroom blend, and just kind of, just spread it all out. And then you want to pour in that egg mixture, and then just kind of get your spoon and just make sure everything's well covered and everything's evenly spread out in the dish. And then I like to add an extra layer of cheese on top. I only ended up having like 1/2 package of cheese, so I ran out of the shredded cheese, so I just used like sliced cheese and just tore it up. There's no rules. You can just kind of do whatever you like. Just adjust the recipe to your tastes, and cover this up in aluminum foil. The aluminum foil helps to create a lot of heat in the casserole, so it helps the cheese to melt. And we're gonna bake this for 40 minutes at 350 degrees. And then after the 40 minutes is up, go ahead and take that aluminum foil off, and we're gonna continue baking this for another 20 minutes. So it's gonna be cooked for a total of an hour. And then take the casserole out of the oven and just sprinkle the top with a little bit more of the black salt. This will add like a more pronounced eggy flavor, because I noticed the black salt loses its eggy flavor as it gets cooked. So just add a little bit more eggy flavor on top. I like to just add a little black salt at the end. And here you have it. Here is your delicious breakfast casserole. This makes about 12 squares. So about 12 servings, or 6 servings if you eat 2 squares. So this will last you throughout the week, and you can just cover it up in aluminum foil, keep it in your fridge. I like to top this with like avocado or vegan sour cream or vegan mayo. And salsa and hot sauce. All those are great options. You can serve it with like a side of toast or fruit, and you got yourself an amazing breakfast all week. So I hope you enjoy, have a great week, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, see you next week.